The next thing we wanted to talk about was some good covers from K-pop artists and
Mm.
groups. So I have a couple. Well, I think I should first bring up Joy's album because it was all a cover album. But my favorite song on it was "If Only," which she did as a duet with Paul Kim, and it's a cover of Sung Si Kyung. Now I don't know the original, but apparently it is a big classic in Korea from 2002, and it's still charting there. The whole album, every track on the album is still charting, which is incredible. Um, and I mean, I think she did a really good job of picking songs that were like real classics there. So we may not know them as well over here in the West, but I thought "If Only" with Paul Kim was a really great duet. I thought their voices sound really great together. It wasn't corny or anything. It just was really beautiful. I also like "Day by Day." That was a good song. Sid?
I feel like you can't bring up K-pop covers without bringing up Gaho, the king of Blackpink covers. Because I am still in love with his version of How You Like That and Lovesick Girls. And On the Ground was so good too. Like, I just think he does such a good job of rearranging those into his more like rock style. And I love that for him. I love that he takes like girl group songs and is like, how can I change this to match my sound and like elevate them to what I like, you know, what he's passionate about or what he likes. I think that's really cool. So I love his covers. But I will say any Jungkook cover of an IU song is an easy way to like get me in my feelings, like in my bag. I listen to those songs that he like uploaded, those covers on Spotify, to go to sleep all the time.
I
I
also
just love them.
mentioning Blackpink. I think they have probably the most iconic K-pop cover of all time because it's so iconic that a lot of people, like younger people, don't even know that it is a cover, but it is So Hot by the Wonder Girls. Also Lisa has a banger verse on it that they added to it, but it's so good. I don't want to say I like it more than the original, but I definitely like it about the same. It's it's such a great song. It's such a captures such a moment of when the Wonder Girls were really hitting internationally. So I think it's just perfect for Blackpink to cover like when they did because that's when they also just started really blowing up everywhere and not just in Korea. So I think that it was kind of symbolic of their moment in their career as well as the Wonder Girls moment in their career. So I think it's just like the song choice was really good and they just did an excellent job doing another
Sky, do you
icon.
have any covers?
Yeah.
Covers? No, I don't. I am sorry about it. I can't. You guys know I'm not like the craziest big fan. Well, actually, maybe you don't, but I'm not the. I don't know. I don't listen to covers much. I rather just listen to the original song. But there's definitely some covers that are better than the original. I think a cover that's really good. You know that song by Prince, "Nothing Compares to You"? I love him, but the song, I don't know her name, but the woman, she sings hit the cover. And like everyone knows the song by her voice. I think.
It wasn't
I love
Whitney
that song.
Houston's I Will Always Love You. Isn't that a cover?
It is a cover, but I do have the controversial opinion that I like the original better. And I am a big Whitney Houston fan. But
we can't talk about this.
Dolly Parton's "I Will
Dolly
Always Love You" is one of my favorite albums. It's the Jolene album, and every track on that album is so good. It's one of my favorite albums of all time.
Speaking of Dolly Parton, this reminded me. Now this has nothing to do with K-pop, but I think someone who does amazing covers, astounding covers, is Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus is goddess. I love Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus is like a queen at covers. Like a queen. One of the best modern coverists. I don't know if
Yes.
that's work.
Yeah, I did include one K-pop group cover of a Western song, but I know Skylar wasn't a very big fan of it, but I thought it was really good. And it was Stacy's cover of "Kiss Me More" by Doja Cat. It's because she's a really big Doja Cat fan, and she'd rather just listen to the original, anyways. And I mean, me too. And that's the one I have on my playlist. But I just thought they did a really good job with it. I love the choreography that they added to it. I also think Doja would think it's cool because she likes Twice. So.
Yeah.
I mean,
good
covers.
taste.
I don't like, people always choose really good covers for themselves. There are K-pop covers that go viral. I know that. I'm not sure what group she's from. You might know, Olivia, but the girl who covered "Speechless" from the Aladdin movie.
No, I don't know that
Like
one.
there was a K-pop girl who covered "Speechless" from Aladdin, like the motion picture real live action release. And it went crazy. I watched it. It was insane. Her voice is incredible. Like, it was really, really, really impressive. BTS's cover of Coldplay, that is amazing. And like a lot of Coldplay fans really enjoyed it. So I was like glad, because Coldplay is really iconic. And today I just watched Rocky's cover of Grenade. Go give my man some views. He really killed it. It was a lot better than what I was expecting. That song is a little corny to me, but like his vocals were really, really strong. And to like sing a song like done by Bruno Mars is already difficult, but he did it really, really well. So there are a lot of great covers out there. One
Joy.
of my favorites.
Oh, I was gonna keep going.
Anyway, it was just real quick. Is Versace on the Floor by Monsta X. Blew my mind. I never knew I needed that in my life, but I do. I watch it all the time. Like,
good cover.
Monsta X covering Versace on the Floor. I didn't know they had vocals like that. Crazy.
Yeah. Speaking like of Disney covers, Joy did a version of "Part of Your World" from The Little Mermaid. That was so good. She like is a Disney princess, like for real. She looks like one. So she did an excellent job of that. I also two more Red Velvet ones I have to mention before we get to one that me and Sid are both gonna talk a lot about probably. But I think Red Velvet, of any girl group, has done the best cover of G. Every girl group has to do a cover of G. It's like a rite of passage. And I think Red Velvet did it the best. 100%. I also think Red Velvet's cover of "Number One" by BoA is so good. They did it, oh my god, at this live outdoor concert. Is like pretty early in their career, but they did the choreography so well. And it's a soloist song, so you know, breaking it up into parts was interesting, but they all sang it so well. It's one of the most iconic songs in K-pop, so they did a really excellent job with it, and I love it. But I think the daddy of all cover performances, you already know what's coming up.
I know exactly what you're gonna say. I thought of it while you were talking. I was like, oh, I know.
The boys' cover of Danger from Road to Kingdom. That stage, the harmonies, everything about that, the costume, everything about that performance. It's still the best performance from all the kingdoms, period.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, exactly. The boys, when it comes to covers, the boys always know the assignment. Like, always. Every cover they do, I've been really impressed with. I love their cover of Neurotic. I watch it all the time by TVXQ. Love that cover. Their cover of What Is Love. So cute. Like, they're so good at covers and making them unique to themselves and like bringing their own energy into them. And I love that.
When they did The Boys by Girls' Generation, that was iconic.
Yes. Boys. No, they always do. They always come out and like really make me proud. They've done a lot of BTS covers and they just know the assignment. They're ready for whatever you throw at them. But before we move on, I gotta say, TXT covering Shiny song, they hit different.
Yes.
TXT covering Shiny songs hits different, okay? Hits different. I've seen so many people cover Shiny, like so many. And I love AB6. And AB6 covered View, and it was amazing. But anytime TXT steps up to the Shiny World stage, they eat.
Yeah, their Sherlock one like had me so emotional. I was crying. I was like, I'm so curious. Yeah.
Like Replay. Oh, every time they do a Shiny cover, they've done Replay, they've done Sherlock, they've done View. Like they just bring it every single time, and I just get to bask in it.
It's so good.
It's so beautiful.
We love TXT.
We do. We love TXT. We love Shiny. I am a Moa and a Schwal.